Hi Mahesh, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Manjusha. My name is Mahesh.
Yeah.
Today I'm starting to the presentation. Now I am going to the presentation. Now yeah. Today I'm explaining running the setup wizard. Okay. In this practice, you have the EPM cloud URL and login credentials. Okay. Then after that, you can enter the username and also the password. Select financial, close, consolidation and close. Here the create new application. This is the financial consolidation and close. Now, now here start button, select. So I am starting the create new application. Just once hit on the new, this window is coming look like this. Here I am selecting the name, giving for the name, application name and description is using for reports. Now going to the document activity guide. Here after that you can enter the name and description, hit on next. So here I am selecting next. Then here number of months I can select 12 months. So I am selecting number of months is 12 and start and end of the year 2022 2029. So here I am selecting the 2029. This is the starting year 2020. Okay, 2022 2029 and the first month of the physical year is the January. Here the January and multi-currency is the USD. This is the multi-currency. Multi-currency is the USD and here the multi-currency is enabled. Okay, I am enabling the multi-currency. Next, hit on the next. Here consolidation is enabled. Okay, this is the consolidation. Now I can enable the consolidation. Next, after that, I am selecting the balance sheet hierarchy. Here I am selecting traditional balance sheet. Now follow to the activity guide. Here the general adjustment. Yes, with workflow. Here, this is the general adjustment. Yes, with workflow I am selecting as per the following activity guide. Now another one is the multi-gap. Yes, with manual adjustment. Okay. Now here I am selecting yes manual. Yes, with manual adjustment. Now after that intercompany data. Yes, with tracking. This is the intercompany data as for the following the activity guide. So here I'm selecting yes with the tracking. Yeah, yes with the tracking and intercompany entities aggregation is the addition. This is the intercompany entities aggregation. Here I'm selecting addition. Next, CTA account is the balance sheet. This is the CTA account. Here I'm selecting the balance sheet. And include ratio calculations is liquidity ratio, asset management ratio, profitability ratio, and leverage ratio. These are the four. Include ratios: liquidity ratio, asset management ratio, profitability ratio, leverage ratio. And next, ownership management is no. Here the ownership management is no. And custom dimension is the product. So I am giving the name for the custom dimension is product. And now coming to the activity guide. Here the translated currency input is enabled. Okay. This is the translated currency input is enabled and the parent input is enabled and the contribution input is enabled and supplemental data collection is enabled. Now these are enabled for this mentioned in the activity guide. So I am enable this. Now hit on that next. This is the review page. Here what you have to select, what is the application name. Once you can check the given details are correct, you can create button. The application creation status. Application creation has been initiated. Please wait for the completion status. Then this application completion has taken 10 to 15 minutes time. So I'm waiting for that. After completing the creating the application, now I am explaining in following to the activity guide. I'm waiting for the creating of application. Once the application is created, I am explaining. Once application is created successful, showing look like this. Now hit on OK. We are coming to the home page of the application. This is the home page of the application. In this activity guide, the application home page will be visible once the application is created successfully. Look like this same is the visible. That concludes setup wizard. Next, adding a new features using enable features. Okay, click on the application cluster and then select configuration card. Okay, and on the configuration page, you can enable the features here. You can enable ownership management, equity pickup, and partner elimination. So that is the purpose. Now I can move to the application here, application cluster. Here the configuration card. Here the enable features. In that, as per the activity guide mentioned, ownership management, equity pickup, partner elimination. These three are enabled. So here I am selecting ownership management, equity pickup, partner elimination. Now hit on enable. The feature you will be chosen will be enabled. Do you wish to continue? Yes, you are wish to continue. Here some warning message is there. Yes. It can be takes some time for the enable the features. Okay, the consolidation functionality that you selected was successfully enabled. Before you can use this feature, sign out and sign in again. Okay. Now go to the home page. We are selecting sign out for accessing the new features. Again, sign in. Okay. Yeah, look like this. Sign out and sign in to see the enabled features. This concludes the adding in new features using enable users features. Next. Yeah, here navigating financial consolidation and close. Here connecting with the using the username and password. Then after that, window is coming look like this. Then after that, in this practice, you will navigate and review the FCCS application settings. Here the click application after logging in. Here the application, click the overview application for the information. Okay, this is the application and select overview. Yeah, here the click the dimensions to view the dimension details. Click the dimensions. These are the dimensions and click actions to view the different actions are available. What are the actions available to hit on the actions? Here you can select this import data, export data, copy data, clear data, validate metadata, refresh database, remove application, inbox by inbox explorer. Okay, coming to the activity guide, here click the navigator icon. Okay, this is the navigator. Hit the navigator icon. Next, select user preference under the tools. This is the tools cluster. Here the user preference card. User preference card. I am selecting user preference. Yeah, you can set your profile picture in this set. You can set up the time zone and language, the profile image, what are the display notification, ad hoc options, user variables, reports, form printing. These type of options is have as available in this user preferences. Now coming to the activity guide, um, explore the options and following the categories. These are the preferences. These are the preferences. Now click the navigator, select the services application. Okay. Um, this is the navigator. Here the application class cluster. Here the services card is there. Hit on that. Now here the status name, last run, next run actions. This is the status. What is the status is running email notifications for processes, supplemental data forms, and system maintenance is the running. This concludes the. Now click on the home icon. Okay. This is the home icon. That concludes the application overview. Next is the following to the activity guide. In this practice, you will navigate and review predefined components. Okay. In this, click here the navigator. This is the navigator. And select dimensions, create and manage. Select account dimension. Okay. In this create and manage cluster, here the dimension. I am selecting that one. This is these FCCS underscore, these are all under coming to the predefined forms. Here, what he says, review predefined account in balance sheet. Okay. Now I am selecting FCCS balance sheet. Okay. This is the FCCS balance sheet. These are I am selecting. They look like this. Click home icon and select data. This is the home icon. Select data. Under FCCS balance sheet with period from. Okay. Here the under that is expand FCCS balance sheet. Here the FCCS balance sheet by period. I am showing like as per the follow to the activity guide. Then click close to the form. Okay. Here the this is the entire exchange rates in single period. Now I am closing that. This is the indication. Now I am closing. To follow to the activity guide, next to home icon. Home icon. Select rules. Here the rules. Yeah, here the rules. Click launch for consolidation business rule. So this is the consolidation. So I am select the launch. This is the launch. This is the cancel. Okay. Review the now click now hit on the cancel. After that, now click the home icon and select valid intersection application cluster. Okay. This is the home button. Expand the application. Valid intersection. Yeah. These are the valid intersection. Now you can see to the my application as per the same. That concludes. Now I can start to the in this practice. You will learn to manage periods in the FCCS application. Now click on the home icon. Okay, click on the home icon, and after that manage periods under the selection. Verify scenario is that now you can open the 2020 year as open the Jan month. So I am going to in this click on navigator and select application cluster. Manage periods card is there. Here is scenario. Scenario is the actual. Here is the 20. Here the January is unopened. So I am click on the actions, then select open and go. Okay. This is the process of opening the period. Select open. Now then status of Jan is the status is changed to opened. Okay. This concludes that how to open a periods. Now going to the creating a custom navigation flow. So here the home icon. Okay. Navigation flows means we can change the user interface to remove some of the like tasks and dashboards. Now that is the purpose in this practice. Click actions and tools cluster. Hit on navigator. This is the tools cluster. Here the navigation flows card. Now here the gear icon. Now I am selecting creating copy. What is that name? Giving to the name. Name for 3. Okay. Now here 3 is created. So this is the inactive. I am going to the active. So return that to 3. Look like this coming. So here in this activity guide, what he removed task dashboard infinite. Okay. Here task and data. Yeah, here in that what he mentioned, and then click on navigation flow. Okay. Then remove task and then inputs. Navigation. remove. Now I can close, again created. Now I create another one is there. What is that? Then I'm giving the name for 4. Okay. Done that. Okay. Now as per the giving name, then click OK, then click the navigation flow. Okay. Here I'm selecting this one. No, I am creating the 4. So I am selecting this. Now remove tasks. As per the activity guide, remove dashboards. As per the follow activity guide, and another what he mentioned, infolettes. Okay, infolettes I am remove. And this. Now here the assigned to which role is you can select. Here I am giving the service administrator as follows for the activity guide. Hit on OK. Okay, then save and close. Here the 4 is inactive, so now I am active this. Now going to the home page. Here this is the navigation flows. Here I am selecting the 4. Now as per the follow to the activity guide in this tasks dashboards infolettes are removed. So this is the purpose not visible to the user interface has a task dashboards infolettes. This is the navigation flows, and another one concludes that. Setting up dimensions here, adding account and entities. What we have to log into the application here. Add account dimension member, click navigator dimension, create and manage. Okay, this is the application. Here this is the default application. Now I am selecting. Okay, this is the navigator. Under create and manage, here the dimensions card. Now follow to the activity guide. Select account dimension, expand FCCS balance sheet. Okay. Yeah, now I am selecting these account, expand the FCCS balance sheet. Here and expand the FCCS total balance sheet by traditional balance sheet. Okay, this is the expand. Now after that, go to the follow to the activity guide, expand FCCS total assets. Expand this to total assets and select current assets. Okay, select current assets. Okay, then after that, now click on child, add to the child. So add to the child. Follow to the activity guide. Here the name is the investments and alias is the same. So I am giving the name investments. Alias name is the same. So I am copy and paste. Okay. Then after that can save. Save is there. And another one is the now under the investments account member is the selecting investment by clicking add child. Okay. Here are the investments. Yes. Now we can create the child Okay, investments, click on child. Okay, and then name is the investment current. Okay, now I am giving the name investment current. Investment current. Alias name is also same, so I am copying and paste it. Okay, then after that, data storage never share. Here the data storage is dynamic calc. Now I can change it to the never share. Now hit on save. Okay, investment currency is visible. Now add more child accounts in the investments account to follow the details. Okay. Add two more investment has add two of the childs. So I am selecting this. Now hit on adding child. Uh, Name is the COLLNV fund. COLLNV fund. Alias name is the collection investments funds. Collection investments fund. Okay. Then after that, data storage is never share. Data storage is never share. Okay. Transfer. Yeah, this is the common also the friend. Now again I am creating one more child for this investments current. What are the mentioned in the activity guide? Here corporate bonds. Okay. Name is corp bonds. Corp bonds. Okay. And alias is corporate bonds. Now here the data storage is never share. Now hit on save. Okay. Okay, now you can look like this. Here the investment assets, investment current, corporate bonds, and funds is successfully added. Now going to the activity guide. Here select entity dimension. Okay, this is the dimensions for the entity. Now I am selecting entity. Here what he says is select FCCS total geography. Okay, expand the total geography. Okay. Now add gadget. Name is the segments. The name is the segments. And alias is the segments is the base currency is USD. Here the base currency you can select the USD. Okay. Now after that I can hit on save. Okay. Now similarly add a child under the segments. Okay. And this segment is the parent. Now here I am adding to the IN01 and base currency is the USD. Okay. Now we add child EN01. Now alias is the EN01. Okay. And base currency is the okay EN0105 New York. 05. New York. Base currency the USD. It answer. Now segments have another one is there. What is this? EN0106, EN016 Boston. Base currency is the USD. So I am selecting another, adding to the child in the entity dimension. EN01. EN01. EN0106. And it is the EN01. And this name is the Boston 06. Base currency is the USD. Our return save. Now here the FCCS total geography segments EN01, EN. Now I am small correction. The name is the EN05. Okay. Our return save. You can see that EN01, 05, 06 is the successfully created as per the follow to the activity date. Okay, this concludes the how to create the childs, how to create the members and how to create the members have childs. This process is done. Now the adding members to the movement dimension. So that is the purpose. Here I am selecting the movement dimension. Okay. Now after that, you can what is it? FCCS movement subtotal. You can search down. So I am expand this movement dimension. This is the FCCS movement total here. I selected add child. Okay. Expand this. Add child and follow to the activity guide. Movements balance sheet. Okay. Movements. Balance sheet is the name. And alias is the changes in balance sheet. Changes in balance sheet. Okay. Then after that, click save. Okay. Now after that, click save. Here you can see FCC's balance sheet member is created. This is the child one. For parent is the FCCS movements subtotal. Okay, this concludes the how to create the how to add the members to the movement dimension. Next, I am going to adding currencies. Okay, here the movement dimension. So now I am selecting currency dimension here. Now follow to the activity gate. Select USD input currency. Now click on add currencies. Okay. Here the input currencies I am expanding. Now here the only USD is the visible. Another one is the not. So here I can click the plus button and follow to the activity guide. Here you can select EUR. Okay. I am searching for that EUR. This is the European Union dollar, Union euro. Now put on save. Now expand this currency, input currencies. Now here you can this EUR is also added. Now after that, similarly add AUD, GBP, INR. Okay. Now I am searching for the AUD. This is the Australian dollar and answer. and whatever remain to GBP and INR. Now I am selecting GBP. Here the GB, this is the GBP and INR I am selecting, searching. And what is the next is the GBP. Okay. This is the Indian rupee. Selecting and hit on save. Now input currencies. Now this is the adding INR. Now last one is the GBP. So I am trying to add the GBP. Now input currencies. Now hit on add. Searching for the GBP. Yeah, this is the United Kingdom pounds. Hit on save. Now here the input currencies expand. These USD, UR, AUD, INR, GBP. These are the activity guide has uh, mentioned. You can add this currency. So I am add to the these currencies. You have the input currencies. Now follow to the activity. Yeah, here this is the way of adding currencies. This process is done. This is the importing and exporting numbers. Yeah, modifying a metadata. Yeah. In this modifying a metadata CSV file. So here now I can export the data in that mentioned dimensions. What is this? You can create the export. Okay. Now I am going to the application. This is the home icon. And this is the navigator. Selecting, creating and manager under the dimensions. Here I am selecting the overview. Follow to the activity gate, a navigator and overview. Then after that, click the dimension tab and then click export. This is the dimensions. Hit on export. Yeah, you can after that create. This is the create button. So I am selecting create. Now moving to the select the target location is local. Okay. Here I am selecting to the local. Okay. Follow to the activity guide. Here what is select account and entity. So that is the purpose. I am selecting account and entity. Then after that, file type is selected the comma delimited. File type is extract to the CSV file. Click export and close the export metadata place. Okay. After selecting, you can return that export. Now the export process is going on here. You can see. Yeah, these two are now in that export is successfully completed. Now close close. Follow to the activity guide. Here, import this process is done. Exporting metadata for account and entity dimension. Now importing metadata to CSV file. Okay. In this practice, extract the exported metadata zip file. Okay. In this, these are the exported metadata. Then after that, open the account CSV file. Okay. Open the account dimension. Yeah, okay. This is the account dimension. Yeah, this is the account dimension. Now, this freeze to the follow to the activity guide. Here in that, freeze the top row in the view tab. Okay. So next, I am entering data as per the following activity guide. Here the account is the total account. Okay. In this view tab, freeze means freeze top row. Okay. Here. Now I am going to add the member. What he mentioned. Account is the total ACC. So I am giving the name total ACC. TOT ACC. And parent is the account. Parent is the account. Okay. And alias. Alias is the total account. Total account. OUNT account. And next one is the valid for consolidation is false. Valid for consolidation. Valid for consolidation is false. And the next one is the data storage is a store. The data storage is store. and another one is the data type is currency. There data type is there. Data type is the currency. And another one is the data type is the currency. Hierarchy type is dynamic. Hierarchy type is dynamic. And another one is the account type is revenue. Here I am selecting account type. Account type is the revenue. And time balance is the balance. Time balance is balance. And another one, skip value none. This is the skip value none. And another one is the variance reporting non-expensive. Variance reporting. This is the variance reporting. Is what is that variance reporting? Non-expenses. So I am giving the name non-expenses. And another one, source plan type is console. Now the source plan type is console. Now another one is the plan type console is the truth. Here the truth. And another one is the aggregation is plus. Aggregation is plus. Data storage next. Console never share. Never share. And another one is the okay. Now save. Now I going to the saviors. Okay, in this PC. This PC. Now desktop. This is the CSV format. Here I'm selecting the CSV comma delimited. Now naming is done. Account. Okay. Then save. Okay. This data is saved. Then close. Now I want to import the adding to this member of Excel file. So this process. Comma delimited. Okay. Now this is the application. This is the home button. Now first of all, I am checking to the is created or not created. Yeah, this is the account is created. So going to the application, hit on the navigator, follow to the activity guide. Here, dimension tab, click import. Okay. This is the create and manager cluster. Here the dimension part. Okay. Now the dimension tab, click import, click create. Now here the overview, select the dimensions. Okay. Open the activity guide. As for the follow to the click import. Here the dimensions. Click import. Turn create. Now follow to the activity guide. For the account under file type, comma delimited option. Leave the other options to the default. So here I am selecting the local. Now choose the file. Follow the activity guide. Now import the file. That is the purpose I am choosing this file. My file is located in the desktop, the account. So hit on OK. Yeah, you can see that. Now after that, what he says, click import, click OK without checking refresh database, and click on jobs. Okay. Now I want to hit on import. Import metadata job successfully submitted successfully. Hit on OK. Follow to the activity guide. Click OK without checking refresh. I am also done. Click OK. Close all dialog boxes. Close all dialog boxes. And then what is the click jobs to check the import is successful. Okay. Now I am going to the application. This is the navigator. Here the application cluster. Here the jobs card is there. Yes, look like this is something this type of. This is the process of importing the members. That concludes in this practice. Now after that refresh database. So hit on the navigator. Here you can select the overview. Here the actions. Select refresh database. Select create. Turn refresh database. Now I am waiting for the refresh database to finish. Once the database refresh is completed, now I am showing to the total account to the account dimension. Now hit on finish. Hit on close. Hit on close. This is the home button for home page. This is the home page. Here click on the navigator. Now create and manage cluster. Here the dimension start is there. Here I'm selecting the account. That is the way of process to creating Excel to add the member and import the Excel. Now successfully completed my side. Manisha, over to you. My process is completed, Manisha.
Okay, thank you, Mahesh. You can leave now.
Thank you. Thank you, Manisha.